Alright, welcome back everybody to Cool's Paranormal Studios. Previously we have done some movie hauls, so I figured with that March Madness sale going on at Kino Lorber that ran through March into April, and having just received them, I thought I would share with you guys what I got and perhaps talk about some that for sure we'll be talking about on the channel. And hey, if you see one you want us to talk about for certainty, let us know in the comments below. We're always happy to do one of your guys' suggestions. So with that being said, let's get started. First up is 100 Rifles. This one wasn't part of the exact March Madness sale, but it was part of the last chance section, so I figured let's give it a flyer, see what it's like. It has Jim Brown, Raquel Welch, and Burt Reynolds, so hey, why not? Next up is one of those perhaps so bad it could be good or just notoriously bad films, and that is Ape. Or as the cover says, Ape in 3D. And you can see with the title, it's a little mashup of everything. Got King Kong. Is that the Titanic in there? I don't know. There's a giant snake. It has the MASH text going on there. But yeah, it has some of those like so notoriously or infamously just outrageous scenes that couldn't pass the chance to pick this one up. This one y'all should recognize. It's Billy the Kid versus Dracula. It's actually one I know we've talked about on the channel, link above, as a Cool's review, as well as a little bit later down the road. But I guess in the way the episode's released, we talked about probably first in our Billy the Kid movie bracket, also link above. And this one, Sam and I just always had such a fun time talking about. Definitely had a fun time watching it. It's kind of wacky for sure. I mean, just the premise. We got Billy the Kid, we got Dracula, and shenanigans happen. And slight spoiler, can't kill Dracula by shooting him, but you might be able to knock him out with the gun. How that logic works, I don't know. Alright, so this one I'm kind of bummed about talking about, mainly because we filmed a very good Cool's Reviews deep dive on this one, and unfortunately something with the file was corrupted, and so though it says an hour and 33 minutes, uploading it only gives us 10 and watching it only gives us 30 minutes. So we promise we will get back to it. It is Dinosaur Russ. Again, I don't know why it says Russ. It should be dinosaurs, but it's Dinosaur Russ. We had talked about it when the group met, and you can kind of see a lot of inspiration for other dinosaur movies in this one. And it's just one of those fun ones that, honestly, I feel like should have a little bit more love. Is it like 10 out of 10 material? No. But I think you could have a good time with this one. And especially given the time period it was made, it's not too shabby. Alright, another one that was in that kind of last chance section. This is Peter Cushing as Doctor Who in Daleks Invasion Earth 2150 AD. One I haven't seen personally, but I saw in the last chat section and I was like, might as well pick it up. Could be one that perhaps we talk about in the future, or just one I'm going to enjoy. But like I said, if you guys want us to, tell us in the comments below. We're always happy to discuss the films. Now this one I wanted to get because we had done a short in Lincoln, New Mexico. There is a little memorial or marker to Richard Farnsworth. And so I had never seen any of his films. I had seen that Kino Lorber had, put out this Gray Fox one. And so I figured, hey, let's check it out, and kind of get into his filmography. Again, mainly just because we saw a memorial in Lincoln, New Mexico when we were out there. So, sometimes, like, you're going around, you're looking at stuff, really explore. You never know what you're going to find. It might lead you down to finding some movies like we did. Now, this one is one that I watched a long time ago. I have it on DVD. Always wanted to upgrade it to Blu-ray. It's Hollywoodland, I should say. Now, it does say it's based on a true story where Ben Affleck here plays George Reeves' Superman, and it's actually not too shabby of a film, and one that I've really wanted to be doing for true history of the silver screen. So I think we'll touch upon this. We might save it for a little bit later, especially considering James Gunn's Superman will be coming out here relatively soon, so maybe we'll save it for them, but I couldn't help but upgrade to Blu-ray from DVD. Much like the last time I got a Jim Carrey movie, so this time I figured I would also get a Jim Carrey movie. This one being Man on the Moon, where Jim Carrey stars as Andy Kaufman. So I've seen it kind of praised, but all at the same time people are critiquing it for the historical stuff. So again, one that we might be able to do for a true history of the silver screen one. This one could be fun. And hey, I'm just happy to have it in the collection. Now this one I almost got. One of the previous cells, it is Showdown. I didn't know too much about it. I really still don't. It's one that's blind buy. Though reading the back, it looks like it perhaps is loosely inspired on Billy the Kid, maybe, and the Pat Garrett kind of relationship where they were friends and Pat Garrett had to hunt the, Billy the Kid down. Obviously, not historically accurate, but that's kind of what was put out in the early days as kind of the truth, and with more research we've come to know other things, but that's mainly why I picked it up. You guys know we love Billy the Kid here on the channel, and so hey, another video we are able to sneak in Billy the Kid, and we'll definitely talk about this one at some point. Now the film with the best chance of us talking about here really quickly is the UFO incidents. This one stars James Earl Jones, and it's about Betty and Barney Hill, two pretty famous UFO abductees, and it's about their story. I have not seen this, and I really didn't know this one even existed until I was going through the cell, and so we will be doing a crossover here for sure with Matt and Sam, and doing a weekly abductions of the Silver Screen episode. In fact, if you watch our next one, it's upcoming here in a couple weeks, you're going to see a little tease to it, so stay tuned. But definitely be checking this one out. And finally, the final one I picked up was Charles Bronson in The White Buffalo. Now this one I actually remember as a kid going downstairs in our Willow house. We had a lot of movies I remember on the stairwell there. This one was on it in VHS, and so ever since then I've always wanted to pick it up. I have it on my Amazon list, and so when it came up on sale, especially for, what was it, like $9 or something, I was like, yes, sign me up, because it usually goes for like 30, and I can't wait to talk about this one. I know a lot of people say it's kind of Jaws-esque. I don't think it's 100% like Jaws, but yeah, I can see some similarities, but yeah. And there we have it. My recent Kino Lorber March Madness Cell haul. It's always fun to share with you guys what we're picking up. A lot of times we haven't been able to participate in these just because we are picking up a lot of movies throughout the year, and we've just been so busy or traveling, I haven't been able to do these, so it was exciting again to be able to partake. And honestly, Kino Lorber cells are excellent because you get quite a bit for a little amount of money. Get definitely some either cult classics or some legitimate good films, and some blind buys. But again, guys, if you want us to review any of these ones we've talked about today right off the bat, please tell us in the comments below, and we'll make sure to move it up in queue and get to it a lot quicker than we probably normally would. But until next time, guys, for more movie hauls, which we'll say top left, Criterion movie hauls, Kino Lorber to your bottom left. And of course, guys, for more of us here at Cool's Paranormal, including our review on the new Planet of the Apes film, click that link to your right, and don't forget to hit that like and give us a subscribe. And let us know again, A, either what you want us to review, or B, what did you pick up from the March Madness cell? Tell us in the comments below.